And what keeps fans coming back to the Gold Range for more Welder's Daughter?
What do you love about Welder's Daughter?
The people who come to dance. It's my favorite part. I love dancing to Welder's Daughter.
I love Welder's Daughter's poster.
Yeah, if you could put an audio image of the poster on the radio, that would be perfect.
I love Welder's Daughters because they play all different kind of music. You never know what you're going to get, and it's always good. I love the bassist. I love his long hair. I like how he's so subdued, but then he sings like poker face, and he's amazing.
That's a few fans at the Gold Range in Yellowknife declaring their love for Welder's Daughter. Stay tuned for a profile on Karen Single and the infamous house band at the Gold Range, Welder's Daughter. That's all coming up on Trails End, but first, let's take a look at the current weather conditions across the broadcast region. In Fort Chipewyan at this hour, snow, it's minus 15. In Fort Smith, light snow, minus 17. Lutzoke is cloudy and minus 17. Fort Resolution is cloudy, minus 16. Northwesterly winds gusting up to 30. Hay River, light snow, minus 18. In Fort Simpson, light snow, it's minus 16. Northwesterly winds gusting up to 28. Fort Providence, it's minus 18. In Trout Lake, minus 15. Fort Liard, minus 12. In Wattie, it's minus 16. Gamity, light snow, minus 16. In Yellowknife at this hour, it's mostly cloudy, minus 22. Toledo has light snow, it's minus 23. Northwesterly winds gusting up to 46. In Norman Wells, light snow, minus 23. Northwesterly winds gusting up to 33. In Delaney at this hour, light snow, minus 21. In Colville Lake, minus 23. Northwesterly winds gusting at 25. In Inuvik, it's mostly cloudy, minus 27. Aklavik has some drifting snow, it's minus 25. Tuktoyaktuk, drifting snow, minus 26. Northwesterly winds gusting at 26. In Paulatuk, light snow, minus 22. Northwesterly winds at 37. Sax Harbor has light snow, minus 28. In Uluhaktuk, it's minus 23. And in Kuluktuk, light snow, it's minus 18. Finally, Cambridge Bay, light snow, it's minus 24, with westerly winds gusting at 22. Well, if you've ever paid a visit to the Gold Range in Yellowknife, we don't have to tell you about Welder's Daughter. The bar band plays everything from Billy Ray Cyrus to the Black Eyed Peas, Faith Hill to the Four Non Blondes, Linda Ronstadt to Lady Gaga. And when the bouncers start trying to usher partygoers out, the band never turns its back on a crowd chanting, "One more song." This week, Welder's Daughter kicks off a 10-week stint in the Delta region. They'll be stationed at the Mad Trapper in Inuvik. And the CBC's Jana Graham created this profile of the hardworking bar band.
I'm Karen Single. I'm the lead singer for Welder's Daughter. Actually, when we started out this band, it was an all-original band, and it was mostly hard rock original music. And I put the band together with the idea that I wanted to record some original songs. I've been writing songs since I was a little girl, since I was 9 years old. Actually, it was my first song. So I wanted to be, a recording act, and so we put together the original band, which was called Karen Single Band, and we did record an album on that. We toured as the Karen Single Band, and we all gave up our day jobs, and we decided, okay, we'd like to do this more. So we started adding cover songs to our repertoire because we got hired as a club band, and we kind of felt like we should give them more than just the 15 or 20 songs that we had of our own. So we started learning cover songs for that reason. We started noticing we were doing top 40 and rock and doing like the A circuit, and we found that more and more places we couldn't find as much work as we'd like to do, and so we added country. So we actually started coming up with different band names. We had a tribute show to women in rock, which was called Cover Girl. We had just the Top 40 show, which was called Ear Candy. The Karen Single Band, which was all original hard rock. And Welder's Daughter, which was supposed to be the country show. So we had all these songs now because we had all these different shows that we could draw from at any night. And so people were so interested in the fact that we could go from George Jones to Eminem to Ozzy and not even bat an eye. They couldn't quite figure out how one band could do that all. It was because we did it to survive. You know? We are the #1 working club band in Canada. We have more dates than any other band in Canada currently. And we've had 3 different agents tell us this, and so to my knowledge, that is, you know, we're working 5, 6, 7 nights a week, every week.
Thank you. I got another request for you before we take a little break. More requests are coming in. We got one more set, more requests. Let me know what you want to hear. This one's going out to Joe Haven tonight. If you're having the time of your life.
We actually analyze the requests. A lot of people write the requests on paper, which we really like, and we keep them. And when we find that we get the same songs over and over and over again, we will learn them. And that's just, you know, and we find that that's the best way. People keep asking for a certain song, we're going to learn it. So if you have a request, let us know, and we'll learn it for you. Well, right now we get all, like, the modern stuff gets requested a lot. Party rock, and Adele gets requested quite often. Black Eyed Peas are a very popular song. And we also have our own version, which I think we're going to record this year as well, is our version of What's Up. It's our own version, and it seems to be a very, very popular song. So we're going to record that song and maybe add it as a bonus song or release it as a single. We'll see. Generally, we do about 60 songs in a night, 60, 65 songs in a night when we're here. Some places, it depends on how many sets. I believe we do about 55 songs. This band has been together 14 years. So, and the fact that we have learned so many different genres of music, we have all sorts of songs in our little cobwebs of our minds, you know, that we don't always play because not every song is going to go over. And we find that different bars and different locations prefer different songs. We love the Gold Range. I do agree with you. It is a very unique place. This place is busy during the week even, and most bars these days are quiet on a Tuesday or Wednesday night. You might see a handful of people and nobody come in till midnight. Here we get a good range of people. It's not always the same people. We tend to get lots of tourists in here. We get lots of people from other communities that come in. So we get to see a really great range of people from all across the territories in the world in here. We've played in a lot of bars, and this bar has got this happy vibe to it. Everybody's got problems. When they come here, our job is to make them happy. So I don't get to see that, why they came in here and why they were sad. I get to see the result of coming in here and having some fun and dancing and not worrying about that problem anymore. So that's what I get to see. Drinking, that's part of playing in a bar. You know, you see that all the time. Here, I don't see the fighting. Like, we've played places where we were talking about it just last night, you know, Thompson, Manitoba, you know, there was lots of blood on the floor, and there was always fights in Prince George, and this place and that place was a lot more fighting. High Levels got a lot of young men in the bar with high testosterone. And we don't see that here. We just don't see that here. It's glamorous when you're on the stage, and that's the best part of it. After hours and before, not so glamorous. Just in this industry, it's a very fickle industry. The work's there, the work's not there. So we're here as long as we can keep working and making it happen and make it work, and people aren't tired of us. I don't foresee us going anywhere for a long time.
Welders Daughter, who you can see any weekend performing at the Mad Trapper in Inuvik until March 17th. Thanks to the CBC's Jana Graham for that profile.